Man Dangerous coming to you once again from the Danger Zone. And I have the man whose name has been on many people's mouths for the past couple months, Jeff Steeples. Welcome on the show.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything to do, so I figured I'd come do your show again.
That's right, again, this is the second time you've been on my show.
Yeah, second time. I really gotta start filling up my schedule more.
Alright, well, you've had some strife with a couple of the wrestlers, including RBK, over the past couple of weeks. What's happened, man? I mean, people used to cheer you, now they literally want to kill you.
Well, see, it was the same way that it was back in the MWA invasion. I showed who I really was. And then, afterwards, after, people started leaving my side and whatnot, people still hated me. Whatever. And then it got to the point to where I kind of hit a rut, I didn't have anything going on for me. I wasn't getting any title shots like I'm well deserved, and I figured, maybe I'll, make them think that I've seen the light, that I've turned a new leaf, and I mean, honestly, I only did it to get the CWA title, which I did, and I held it for quite a long time. And, I mean, but that side of me that people hate, people boo, people want to, kill, that was always in me. Don't think that it was ever gone, at all.
All right. That explains a lot, actually, but one person that you have been pinpointed on, in my opinion, has been Aaron Stone. Is there a reason behind that? You just don't like him, or...
See, Aaron Stone he's still the young blood, all right? He's got a lot of potential, don't get me wrong. And, people tend to think that Eruption, I screwed him over. I mean, not really. I didn't screw anybody over. If anything, you gotta look at it as if I helped him out. Because he would have gone into the Eruption Battle Royal. And even though everybody pegged him to win, he would have lost. He would have let down all those kids that come every single week and cheer, Aaron Stone, Aaron Stone. He would have let them all down. So I did him a favor. I attacked him from behind and locked him in the trunk. All right, that's what I thought needed to be done. Some people don't like to think the same way I do, but I mean, I personally don't have anything against Stone. He's a good kid, and we're not going to talk about what happened at Nightmare, because, that was... We're just not going to talk about it, okay? But, I don't have...
End of subject, huh?
End of subject, all right?
Okay. So, yeah, the Pick Your Poison match. Yeah, you guys went at it. I'm sorry, but like I said, you pinpointed on Aaron Stone, so he's probably going to be someone I'm going to talk about a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a brutal match. You had me standing through the entire thing. But you said that you thought he had a lot of potential. Did you maybe gain a little bit of respect for him after that match?
Now don't get me wrong, okay? I have respect for everybody. Now, having respect for somebody and liking somebody are two completely different things. I don't like anybody. Alright? There's not one person in this building that I like, whether if it's someone in the back, whether if it's one of the people in the crowd, whether it's the fangirl, or what's the girl, the
camera girl?
Camera girl, thank you, the camera girl, whether it's one of the people who constantly fuck up music every single week. I don't like anybody, okay? Respect, I can respect somebody, but I just don't like them.
Alright, well... I guess that ends that entire line of questioning. Just doesn't like the guy. So, you have... Your goal is to regain the CWA title. Right?
Well, that is one goal. I have to start thinking to expand my horizon. I have to start looking at other things than the CWA title. There is so much going on with that right now. There's 6 people going for that title right now. I don't want to get caught up in all that. I don't want to have to worry. I'm the kind of guy who just wants to focus on one person. One person, I'm good. If I got to start focusing on 2 people, 3 people, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's not my style, all right? One person, one title, that's what I do.
No, considering that there's also the other the other titles out there. There's the Second City, the Internet, the tag titles. Is that something that you might go for?
All options are open.
That I'll agree with. So, you, my friend, have an entire road ahead of you. If you could go against anybody in the CWA roster right now, like, that has been, I guess you can say, cock-blocked from you fighting, who would you want to go against?
I mean, nobody's really been cock-blocked from me fighting. I've fought everybody, and I've beaten everybody. You can't name one person that comes into this arena who has beaten me at least twice. Except one person. Okay? One person has beaten me more than once. Besides that, look at everybody else. Nobody here has been able to beat me more than once.
Well, it seems to me that lately you've just been being put against mid-carders, like, night after night. I mean...
Oh, look, alright, these guys need to toughen up, alright? I've been the top guy here for the last 3+ years. And these guys need somebody to toughen them up a little bit, because these guys have just been used to wrestling smaller guys the same size as them. And then when I come, 6'4", 350 pounds, I'm the guy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We're sorry we had a brief interruption. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break. Jeff Steeples, we were talking about how I saw you as pretty much the man they just sectioned down to a mid-card status. From main event status, you've been going against nothing but mid-carders, in my opinion. Some of them could have been main eventers, but they've just been stuck in the mid-card area.
They've been stuck in the mid-card area because they have no room for improvement. None of them can improve at all. That's why they're on mid-card. And you know what? They need somebody to kind of help kickstart these mid-carders up. Then you know what? I'll be the guy, but it doesn't matter who I face. Whether if it's a mid-carder, some tag team. You've seen me demolish tag teams by myself before.
Well, to be fair, the 4-on-1 you went against a couple weeks ago almost got you.
Almost. That was the key word right there. Almost. I've beaten multiple men at once, so it doesn't matter. I will beat anybody who's put in front of me.
With the exception of that one guy that's beaten you
Don't
twice.
talk about that.
I didn't drop any names.
Don't talk about that.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So, where do you see yourself going from this point on? I mean, we got Maximum Carnage coming up. Right? You're going to be locked in a steel cage. All right, and then where do you see yourself from there?
Well, let's talk about Maximum Carnage for a second.
All right, let's do that.
Because it's a rematch from 2 years ago. General Joe and myself. Now, see, when me and Joe first faced off in the cage, and he beat me.
That was brutal.
I'll admit it, he beat me. But you know what? He only beat me because there was nothing on the line. What did I have to gain from that match? To say I beat Joe for the 50th time? But now that the fact that his Second City Championship is on the line, see, that gives me all the more reason to put everything I have into that match. So that way, Joe walks out with nothing, and I walk out with his beloved Second City Championship. Because that's what's going to happen.
All right, so right now you're focused on the Second City, right?
I would say that's my focus right now, yes.
All right. Well, you heard that one here, folks. Maximum Carnage, Jeff Steeples versus Joe, 20 million. I don't know.
Something like that.
But this time, Second City title on the line. Have you held the Second City title before?
I've only held the tag title and the heavyweight title.
Well, there you go. This will be the first time he's held this title if he wins.
Like I said before, it's time to expand my horizons, see where else I can flourish here in the CWA. There's too many things going on with the heavyweight title right now. I don't want to get my fingers all up into that shit mess.
All right. Well, one thing we like to do on the Danger Zone, you know this, is I got the word association thing going, like we do at close to the end of the program. I'd say a person or an event or something that's been going on, and you give me your feedback.
Okay.
All right? LTK. I don't even think that was a word, but we'll take it. I'm being told we'll take it. All right. We know how you feel about General Joe, the Second City title. This entire air quotes, people, I know you can't see it, but triple threat match at Maximum Carnage.
Yeah, triple threats are always fun. I mean, it's
Yeah, but
always...
you got LTK, both members of LTK, against Night Terror for his title.
But here's the thing with that. Franklin Colt, if he thinks he's living in some fantasy world where him and Mark are going to walk outside of that cage with one of them having the title, no, it's not how it's going to work. At the end of the day, Mark would rather walk out of that cage CWA champion than a member of License to Kill. That's just my thoughts. He can take it however he wants, but that's what I think about that. I don't see Night Terror walking out of Carnage with the title.
Okay. Well, we do have a major event coming up, so I'm going to actually ask you about all the titles that are going on. We already know you're in for the second state title, so I don't even need to talk to you about that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got RPK with the Internet title. Now, you know people can vote on that. Who's going to win it? Who's going to go for it? What type of stipulation? Who do you think should be with RBK, and what type of match do you think they should do?
I could probably beat the shit out of RBK again. That's always a good time.
Yeah, you're kind of booked already.
Man, I've done double duty before. You know, I might have to dab myself into that little situation. I don't know. At that point, RBK is such a wild factor. How he became champion is just I'm still shocked that he became champion, that he's still champion, and that he even gets championship opportunities.
But yet he's been doing pretty good holding it.
Yeah, because he's been facing a bunch of guys who don't know what the hell they're doing. Brandon Styles, Cleotis Cage.
Cleotis Cage is a whooping.
He's never beaten me. I've beaten him like 3 times.
All right.
One of those times for the tag title. Anyway.
All right. Well, then you got. Speaking of the tag titles, that's the other title that we got. The tag titles. We got War Loco. So, your thoughts on that match coming up?
War Loco. It's a bunch of D-list superheroes. They're never gonna get a movie deal, so they need to just calm the hell down. And I with this whole Freebird rule, it's a joke. Because they can't cooperate as a team, so they have to add another person, and they will not last long. Superheroes, nah, get out of here.
All right. Well, I'm being told that we got to wrap it up. I want to say thanks once again, folks, for coming to the Danger Zone. Thank you, Jeff Steeples, for coming on.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave now.
All right. Once again, folks, thank you for showing up to the Danger Zone.